into a matter
You
related
seem to have
to these
decent posture when you're
dragons and
standing up.
rumors of dragons.
Okay, we'll walk. Do. That fur makes your shoulders look fat. I said it. I bet everybody in the court has been looking and refused to say anything.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and
It's
fill
so
her in
sleepy.
with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to... Yes, I could use some... Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that
fine.
may or may not actually be there.
Okay.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys.
Yes.
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites.
Ooh.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
So we can talk about anything. Anything
An
you
old
can tell
tomb
me?
built by the ancient Nords. Perhaps... Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable
I
little
was
village
just
a few miles
there.
south of... I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just an... But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event. Although far back in the Mythic era, the dragons...
Yep.
Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So, were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historic... Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name,
To hold a
Dragon's Reach.
captive dragon, but it's got human-sized rooms, like little ones? Are you the only wizard
I
here?
believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, and Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide
Sure,
some...
why not?
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
What? That was an insult. Very thinly veiled. Where can I learn more about
prospective
magic?
student, are you?
College.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not much
Yeah,
good
there's
at
no
teaching. You
surprising
should try your luck
answer
at the
there.
College of Winterhold.
What are the duties
I'll
of
put
court
it simply,
wizard?
so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in if the hold
God,
is
this guy
faced with
is
any
sorta
threats or
mean.
mysteries of him. Hopefully that answer will satisfy.
This is a
Good day.
priority now.
I guess
Anything
he's
we can
done
use to
talking
fight
me.
this dragon, or dragons.
Oh,
We need
sorry, I
it
was
quickly,
gonna leave.
before it's too late.
Yeah,
Of
sure.
course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant.
He makes
I'm
me
sure
feel
she
bad
will
about
prove
myself,
most
Jarl.
useful.
Jarl.
Succeed at
Jarl,
this,
he's a meanie.
and you'll be rewarded.
I don't
White
think you
Run
should
will
have
be
him
in your
your
debt.
court. Nobody wants somebody like that in their court. You want your citizens to feel good about
May the
themselves.
gods watch over your battles, friend.
Yeah, screw you and your stupid wizard. I don't like him. I'm gonna go out and do something so that I feel better about myself. Here I go. This is a long loading screen.
What is it?
Nothing.
Everything's all right?
Yep. We're good. Totally fine. Just had my
What is it?
sense of
Dragons?
self-worth torn
They're
apart by
going
your
for a
court
poor
wizard.
beggar.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim.
Yeah, it is. I mean, not. It's not easy to be of the woman variety. I know how you feel, sister. Oh yeah. with the night sky mod. Look at that, it's beautiful. Everybody likes more stars. Let's see, we're gonna save. I doubt this is open. Yes. Well, let's just wait until there. Totally still, because that's how I wait. Yay! Okay. I want doors like that.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I will.
You look rather pale. Could be a taxi. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation.
She
Here.
must like that
These
jerk.
potions should
Look at all
suffice.
these. Yay. So you're a healer.
Of a sort. I don't have formal training. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane
You know
I've
what
cured
rock
since I
joint
opened this
is.
shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
Maybe it's arthritis. No. You
Why?
ever think of
Because I'm a
going
proud
away
citizen of the Empire?
from here?
The Stormcloaks can rot in
'Cause you're so
oblivion for all I
unliked.
care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
That's cool.
Got a
It's
pretty
fine.
full
You
stock
don't need
of
to get
potions and alchemy reagents.
you don't need to get all defensive. Guess what? Well, I do want that. I don't want that. Don't really care about that. Those are mine. Screw off. Oh, I keep
Why?
doing.
Because I'm.
No, no, no,
The
no, no,
Stormcloaks
no,
can
no.
rot in oblivion for all I care.
Yeah,
Ah,
sure.
so you're an alchemist then?
Yeah. I want this, and I want, however many I can afford. Wait, what was? Yeah, why not? Okay, I'm good.
Come
Thank
back
you.
anytime if you need a remedy.
I'm gonna sell my armor to, Bellathor is his name, I think. Is it? Maybe?
I spend a lot of
Maybe
time at the
ready?
market
Yes,
stalls,
it
so
is. And talk to him a little bit,
Let me know
so
if you see
we
anything
can
you
see
like.
why I dislike him.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Every
How's business?
interesting. On the one hand, supplies are harder, but on the other, all that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth
Best
every
salesman
second.
ever.
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political powers. Ah, but without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.